Hello, my kindergarten friends. It's Mrs. Gorski back, and today we are going to be doing a lesson called Comparing Two Inventory Bags. So if you remember a prior video that I did, we were only doing one inventory bag. So that means I was only counting one amount, and I only needed one 10 frame. But today, since we're going to be doing two, you can see I have 2 10 frames. But instead of me recording or writing down what I'm counting in each container that I have, I'm going to be putting the number at the end of each 10 frame. So let's go ahead and get started. My first container has, and let me put them down for you to show you. There's some sea creatures here. Now I'm not done yet because I still need to put my amount or my items for my second container here. Seems like I have some fish bobbers here. They're a little wiggly. Now, what I want to do, I want to go ahead and count each one. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you remember our rhyme, hat, neck, big fat belly, because 5 ate too much jelly. And here is your number 5. Now let's go ahead and count our second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if you remember our rhyme, a circle and a line, that makes a 9. So there we have it. Now, let's talk a little bit more about comparing. Usually, when you compare numbers, you want to make sure you're going to find which one is larger, as in value, versus smaller, which is in value. And some kids can identify simply by looking at the numbers. However, some of us might need a little bit more help. So that's why we're going to be using these 10 frames too today. So if you really didn't understand which one would be larger, then the 10 frames are here to help. So we're looking, here's our 5. It only fills up the first row. When you're looking at the number 9, as you can see, it fills up a lot more squares on our 10 frame. And it actually goes into the second row. It's almost finishing, so it's very close to 10. So in this case, the number 9 is going to be our greater or larger number. As I said, not as in size, bigger, but as in value. It's worth more. So hold tight. I'm going to be right back with another pair of inventory containers to compare. Okay, and we are back. I already have them set up to save us some time. So let's take a look at our first inventory container here. We have 1, 2, 3. So if you remember our rhyme, around the tree, that's how I make the number 3. Okay, and let's take a look at our bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I know we've been talking in lives and knowing once a 10 frame is all filled up, you might not even have to count because you already know it's the number 10. And you know our rhyme, 1 and a 0, 10 is my hero. Here it is, just like that. So now we could easily compare. As I said, we could compare by looking at the numbers, or you can also compare by looking at our pictures that we have in each 10 frame. So simply, and this is pretty much an easy peasy for you, number 10 is our bigger or greater number because it's all filled up. Our number 3 only has 3 squares filled up. It's not even comparable to this number 10. So basically, number 10 is our winner in this one, folks. All right, stay tuned for one more comparison. Okay, we are back again. And if you notice, I have a container that had people and then a container that had some counting bears. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you know how I love to say an 8. It's like our snowman number. Here he is, ready to go. Now let's count our bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you know what I like to say, 6 has our hoop on the bottom. So here we go. Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and compare. So this one's actually a little bit closer here. Not so much like our 3 and 10 just a few minutes ago. But if you're looking and you're comparing, you would see that 8 has just a bit more than our 6. So 8 would be our greater number here. It would have the bigger value. 6 would be our number that has less of a value. So I hope you enjoy our little activity today. And this is something you could definitely do at home, just like your regular inventory bags, except you could be comparing 2 groups of items instead. All right, my kindergarten friends, I hope you have a great day, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.